Hi everyone, my name's Haley. I'll be guiding you through a 60-minute chair yoga sequence this evening. Let's get started. Starting out by finding a comfortable seated position in your chair. Both feet flat on the floor, hands to the tops of your thighs. Relax the tops of the shoulders. Go ahead and close your eyes as we take these first few moments to focus on grounding into the present moment. Setting up for your 60-minute chair yoga. We'll start by taking a few collective breaths together. Wherever you're on your breath cycle, open your mouth and begin to exhale. Release all the air from your lungs. Take a big breath in through the nose, let the belly rise. Open mouth, exhale. Again, big breath in the nose. Open mouth, exhale. One more, big breath into the nose, biggest breath you've taken all of today. Holding it at the top. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. And just resume your normal breath cycle in through the nose and out through the nose. Softening through the eyelids, softening through the jaw. Releasing the tongue from the roof of your mouth. Relax the fingers and the toes. Allow the arms to be heavy at your sides. The next 60 minutes are yours. Try to release judgment, release expectation of what your practice should look or feel like. Take it moment by moment, breath by breath. Everything I guide you through is an invitation. You can skip and modify as you need to. Just show up the best way you can. We'll start by doing a full body scan, drawing our internal awareness to the crown of our head. From the crown of our head, we'll come over the forehead, across the bridge of the nose, over the lips and the chin, through the front of the neck into the collarbones. From the forearms, we'll travel down the biceps to the elbows, moving through the forearms, circling around the wrists, coming through the palms into each and every one of your fingers, your pinky finger, your thumb, and all the fingers between. Coming back to the top of your spine, we'll continue the journey down, one vertebrae after another, maybe circling around the ribcage one time. And continuing down until we reach the hips, moving through the thighs to the knees, down the shins into the heels, over the arches of your feet into each and every one of your toes, your big toe, your pinky toe, and all the toes between. Taking this full visual of your physical self and trying your best to maintain this awareness of your body as we begin to move and breathe. Slowly begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes, drawing some of that physical awareness to your body. Draw your feet up away from the ground, lift your hands from the thighs, and just draw circles with your ankles and your wrists, going inwards a few times. And we'll take it outwards. Place your hands and your feet back down. Drop your right ear to your right shoulder. Soften through the left shoulder and allow your head to hang heavy. Feeling that nice gentle stretch in the left side of your neck. Bring your chin to your chest, gaze goes down. Feeling that spread through the back of the neck and the shoulders. And then gently draw your left ear to your left shoulder, softening through the right shoulder, head is heavy. And then we're going to draw the chin up to the ceiling, lifting up through the front of the neck rather than dropping that head back. Feeling that gentle stretch through the front of the neck here. We're going to start drawing circles with the crown of our head, going counterclockwise to start. Moving really slow here, working through any areas of tightness or tension. And reverse. We'll go clockwise. Finding a neutral spine. On your next breath in, draw your shoulders up to your ears. Hold and squeeze for 3, 2, 1. Exhale, relax the shoulders down. Inhale, shoulders to ears. Hold and squeeze. 3, 2, 1. Exhale, relax the shoulders down. One more. Breath in, squeeze the shoulders to your ears. Hold it. And relax the shoulders down. Starting by taking some shoulder rolls, first going forward, lifting the shoulders up, pulling them forward, and then dropping them down, squeezing the shoulder blades back together behind you. And we'll just do this a few times, looping those shoulders all the way up, forward, and down. And reverse. We'll take that loop backward. Sit back comfortably in your chair. Release your arms by your sides. Palms face the front. Spread the fingers nice and wide. We want nice active arms. Reaching those fingertips down towards the floor. Feeling that stretching of the tops of our shoulders here. On a breath in, we're going to sweep the hands up overhead. Press your palms together, finding a steeple grip by interlacing your pinky finger, your ring finger, and your middle finger. Your pointer finger stays stuck. Wrap your thumbs. Take an inhale, you're going to reach those pointer fingers up to the ceiling, lifting up and out of the armpits. And as you exhale, we're just going to take a gentle side bend over to your right. Gentle half moon pose using the back of your chair for support. Try your best to press your inner palms together. Straightening through those elbows, biceps next to the ears. We want to soften the shoulders down, relaxing through the jaw. As we breathe in, we're lifting up out of that left hip crease, finding space between each and every one of our ribs. And as we exhale, we're using our right hand to gently pull our left hand down. Take one more inhale here, find the length on the left side body. And as you exhale, slowly come back through center. Inhale, reach the fingers towards the ceiling. And exhale, over to your left. Making sure both feet stay flat on the floor, both sit bones plant into your chair. Finding the length on the right side body as you breathe in, lifting that right hand up and over, using the left hand to gently pull the right hand down. Pulling that right shoulder towards the back wall, keeping the heart open. Take one more breath in. And as you exhale, we bring the hands through center and release the palms, arms come out wide. Take an inhale, reach up to the ceiling. And as you exhale, we're going to goalpost the arms, bending at the elbows. You're still spreading those fingers nice and wide. Inhale, reach up, palms face in. Exhale, goalpost the arms, bending through those elbows. Inhale, rise, biceps next to the ears. Exhale, drop the elbows down. Inhale, rise. Exhale, cactus the arms. One more. Inhale, rise. On your exhale, we're going to cactus those arms out and squeeze the shoulder blades together behind us. Take a breath in, pull the heart forward. As you exhale, we're going to fold. Pressing the palms and the elbows together, I want you to drop your chin to your chest, your gaze goes down. Inhale, open, tilt the chin up to the ceiling. Exhale, fold, chin to chest, press the palms, rounding through the upper back. Inhale, open, pull the heart through, tilt the chin to the sky. Exhale, fold. Inhale, open. Exhale, fold. One more. Inhale, open, really squeeze those shoulder blades together behind you. And exhale, fold, chin to chest. Release your arms by your sides. You can swing them forward and back a few times, shake it out. Moving forward through some gentle cat-cow poses. We're going to lean forward from the back of our chair a few inches. Hands come to the tops of your knees, thighs. We're sitting nice and tall, imagining that invisible string is at the crown of our head, pulling us up and out of our waist. Sitting nice and tall, both feet stay flat on the floor. On your breath in, we're going to pull the heart forward. We're bending into the elbows, shoulders drop down, and we're going to tilt the chin up to the ceiling. As we breathe out, we're going to straighten through the elbows, press into the tops of the thighs, round through the upper back, and drop your chin to your chest. Inhale, cow, pull the torso through, tilt the chin up. Exhale, cat, chin to chest. Inhale through cow, really articulating through the spine here. Exhale through cat, pressing into the hollow space between the shoulder blades. Inhale. Exhale, making that breath to movement connection. Breath in, breath out. We're going to do about 5 more together. Inhale, drop the shoulders down, bend through the elbows. Exhale through cat, squeeze the chin to the chest. Inhale, pull the heart through. And exhale, find that arch in the upper back. 3 more. Breath in. And let it go. Inhale. Exhale. Last set, breath in. And breath out. Nice. Finding that neutral spine here. Moving forward, continuing our warming up of the spine, we're going to take a gentle spinal twist. So I want you to take your left hand. You're going to place it on the outside of your right thigh. The opposite hand, your right hand, is going to reach for the back side of your chair, if that's available to you. Otherwise, you can just place it down here on the edge of your chair. Again, we're leaning forward from the back of our chair here. I want you to sit nice and tall. Take a breath in, creating length between the vertebrae. And as you exhale, we're going to slowly draw our gaze over that right shoulder. Both sit bones stay planted into the seat. With each breath in, we're sitting a little bit taller. And as we breathe out, you might just draw your gaze over that right shoulder an inch or 2 more. Using your hands on the back of the chair and your thighs leverage to gently pull you a little bit deeper into this twist. Close your eyes if that feels good, or just find a spot at the floor to gaze at. Taking those deep inhales, smooth exhales. Take one more deep breath in, finding the length in the spine. As you exhale, twist deeper for 3, 2, 1. On your breath in, slowly come back through center, and we'll take it on the other side. So right hand comes to the outside of your left thigh. Your left hand's going to reach for the back of the chair if that's available. Otherwise, you can place it on the edge of your chair just like this. Leaning forward. On your breath in, we're sitting nice and tall, pulling the crown of the head to the ceiling. And as you exhale, we're slowly drawing our gaze over that left shoulder, making sure both sit bones plant into the chair. Feet are flat on the floor. We're relaxing through the shoulders. lifting up and out of our waist. We're using our hands on the chair and our thighs leveraged to gently pull ourselves deeper into this twist. Take a breath in, pull the crown of the head towards the ceiling, and exhale. Slowly inch your way deeper into this twist for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, gently draw yourself back through center. So moving forward, we're going to do what's called anchored sunrises. So we're going to start getting into these shoulders. We're going to continue the rotation and the warm up of the spine. So we're going to start out by bringing our left hand between our legs and just placing it on the chair in front of us. Right hand is going to reach out and we're going to spread these fingers nice and wide. We want a nice active arm. On your breath in, we're going to reach the fingertips up towards the ceiling and your gaze is going to follow your right thumb. On your exhale, we're going to drop that hand back behind us. Your gaze follows. Inhale, take a breath in, reach up. Exhale, drop the hand out in front of you. Inhale, rise. Exhale, release it back. Inhale, lift. And exhale, lower. 3 more. Inhale, rise. Exhale, release, gaze follows. Inhale, lift. And exhale, release. Inhale, lift up, reach up, find the stretch on the right side body. Exhale, find the twist as you drop it back. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Lift up, reach up on your breath. Exhale, drop it back. Inhale. Exhale, 1 more. Inhale, breath in. Exhale, find the twist. Inhale, rise. And exhale, release. And we take it on the left side. So right hand between the legs, left fingertips out and reaching, spread those fingers nice and wide, active arm. Take a breath in, lift up through those fingers. Exhale, drop it back. Inhale, rise, and exhale, release it forward. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release, gaze follows. Inhale, rise. Exhale, drop it forward. 3 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, 2 more. Breath in, reach up, lift up, find the stretch. Exhale, reaching for that twist, gaze back. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Last one, take a big breath in. Exhale, drop it back. Inhale, rise, and exhale, release. Roll the shoulders forward, down, and back a few times. You can shake out the arms if you need to. So we're going to do that 1 more time on each side, set of 5. You do have the option to skip if you need to. If you need a little break, that's okay. So we're going to take the hands between the legs, right arm reaches out. Maybe you close your eyes for this second set just to draw your awareness and your focus inwards towards yourself, focusing on that rotation of the shoulder as we lift it forward and back, focusing on the rotation of the spine as we twist, just an option. Inhale, reach those fingertips up towards the ceiling. Exhale, drop it back. Inhale, lift, and exhale, release. 4 more. Inhale, rise. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift. Exhale, forward. Inhale. Exhale. Breath in. Breath out, focusing on that rotation. Inhale, reach up, lift up. Exhale, drop it back. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Last one on this side. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale, and we switch. We'll take it immediately on the left side. Spread the fingers wide. Take a breath in. Reach up, lift up. Exhale, drop it back. Inhale, reach. Exhale, release. 4 more. Inhale, rise. Exhale, drop it back, find the twist. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release it forward. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. 2 more. Take a breath in, reach up, find the stretch. And exhale, drop it back. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Last one. Inhale, reach. And exhale, drop it back a little bit deeper in that twist. Inhale, rise. And exhale, drop it forward. Roll out the shoulders a few times. Forward and back. All right, we're really getting into these shoulders. So now we're gonna do rows. So it's a push-pull motion with the arms, and we're also working on that spine. So kind of similar to cat-cow that we did a few poses earlier. We're gonna focus on moving the lifting of the chest, finding that arch in the upper back, and we're also gonna bring the hands into it. So we're gonna bring our arms out and spread the fingers nice and wide. We want those nice active arms. On your breath in, we're gonna squeeze the fists together. I want you to pull your elbows back and squeeze your shoulder blades. I want you to push the torso through, and you're gonna tilt your chin up. So this is on the inhale. As you exhale, I want you to open up the palms. We're gonna push forward. We're dropping our chin to our chest. We're arching through the upper back and pressing into the hollow space between the shoulder blades. Inhale, pull, squeeze the fists, draw the elbows back, bring those shoulder blades together, tilt the chin up. Exhale, push, squeeze the chin to the chest, round through the upper back. Inhale. Exhale, push like you're pushing away from a wall. Inhale, pull. Exhale, push, maybe close your eyes. Inhale, pull. Exhale, push. Breath in. Breath out. Pull. Push. We're going to do 5 more. Pull on the inhale. Push on your exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Pull. Push. Pull. Push. 1 more. Inhale, pull the heart through. And really push forward. Drop the arms by your sides. Swing them forward and back. Shake out the hands a few times if you need to. We're going to slow it down. So scoot back on your chair. You can lean into the back of your chair, getting nice and comfortable. So we're going to move into eagle pose. So one of my personal favorites. We're going to get into the tops of the shoulders, the upper part of the back, and the back of the neck here. A lot of this tends to be where we hold a lot of our tension and our stress for a lot of us, not all of us. But so eagle pose, we're going to bring the arms out nice and wide. I want you to pull the hands back behind you, getting a gentle chest stretch. Now we're going to draw the left arm over the right, crossing at the elbows. You're going to bring your hands to your biceps or your shoulders, depending on what's available to you. Now I want you to drop your elbows down to your tummy. And what we're going to do from here is release the chin to the chest. Now, another option is available for you. If this feels good, great. If you want to try something different, excuse me, we're going to take the right foot or the right leg, we're going to lift it up and over the left. Okay, so full eagle wrap, and then from here, if it's available to you, we're tucking the right toes behind the left calf. So this is a full eagle pose. We're really pulling everything in towards the midline. We're squeezing everything together. Now, if this isn't available for you in your legs, that's okay. Wrapping the toes behind the calf, if that's not available to you, then you're just gonna point those right toes towards the floor. If crossing your legs is just too much for you today, that's okay. You're just coming into a seated position. You're finding what works best for you. We're working on falling in love with these poses. We want them to feel good. We don't want to force ourselves into anything. Now, once you find the modification that works best for you and your body, we're sitting here in complete stillness. Drop the chin to the chest, close your eyes. Allow your head to hang nice and heavy. Take a big breath into the backside body. And as you exhale, gently pull the tops of the shoulders down. Relax the muscles of the neck. The head gets heavier. Focusing on the inhales and exhales. If your mind starts to wander, that's okay. It's all part of the human experience. That's where our yoga practice comes in. Our breath is a tool. It anchors us into the present moment, draws our focus back to the body. You can come back to your breath as many times as you need to. Take a big inhale. And as you exhale, I want you to lift the chin and keep the hands where they are. On your next inhale, we're going to bring the elbows up to the ceiling and you're going to tilt the chin up. As you exhale, we're dropping the elbows down, release the chin to the chest. Inhale, lift the elbows, gaze goes up. Exhale, release the elbows down, gaze down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. One more. Inhale, lift, get an inch or two higher. And on your exhale, lower the elbows down, release the hands from the shoulders, draw the arms out nice and wide and squeeze them back, feeling that gentle chest stretch. And we're gonna cross the opposite arm over, so it'll be your left arm over your right at the elbows. We're gonna bring the hands to the biceps or the shoulders. I'm just kidding, I always get twisted on this one. So it's actually gonna be your right arm over your left. Hands to biceps or shoulders. And from here, we're sitting back in our chair comfortably. We're dropping our chin to our chest. Our gaze goes down, maybe we close our eyes. Now remember, we have that option here to cross the legs as well. So if you want to venture into that, we're gonna take the left leg, cross it over the right. Now you can point those left toes towards the floor, or we're gonna find that wrap with the legs and we're gonna bring the left toes behind the calf here. So full version of eagle, but like I said, we're taking what feels good. We want to feel good in these poses. We want to find what we can fall in love with. So if this is too restrictive on your body, that's okay. You can unravel the legs. We're arriving into our eagle pose as we take a big breath in, feeling the expansion on the backside body. And as we exhale, we're gently pulling on the tops of the shoulders. The head gets heavier. We're releasing the muscles in the back of the neck and the shoulders. Softening through the jaw. Coming back to the breath, every inhale and an exhale. Surrendering into your eagle pose. Take a big breath in. As you exhale, keep your hands where they are. We're lifting through the chin. Inhale, elbows reach up to the ceiling, your gaze goes up. Exhale, drop the elbows down, chin to chest. Inhale, lift through the elbows, gaze up. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Inhale, rise. And exhale, release. One more. Inhale, lift the elbows up, an inch or two higher. Chin goes up. And on your exhale, we drop the elbows down. We unravel our eagle arms and legs. We're going to bring the arms out nice and wide, getting that gentle chest stretch. And this just drop the arms down by your sides. You can shake it out, swing the arms forward and back. Do what you need to here. Okay, so now we're going to give the upper body a break and we're going to shift down to our lower half. So we're going to start out with a figure four. So you might want to scoot forward just a few inches in your chair for figure four, but we are leaning forward from the back of our chair here. So we're going to start out with the right leg. I want you to make sure your left foot is planted into the floor, all four corners. We're going to bring the right leg up and cross the right ankle over the top of the thigh. Now, if you're in this full modification of figure four, you're going to point the toes towards the right knee. We want a nice active foot. Now, if this is not available to you, that's okay. There's a couple of other options here. We can come into a cross-legged pose, just like this. And then the second modification is just crossing the right ankle over the left. Okay, so you're going to find the option that works best for you now. I'm going to come back into this full modification of our figure four. So we're leaning forward from the back of our chair. We're sitting nice and tall. The shoulders are down and relaxed away from the ears. We're going to take a breath in, lift up and out of the crown of our head, and as we exhale, we're going to hinge at the hip and we're floating the torso towards the right leg. Now we're floating down as far as what feels good. You might already feel some sort of sensation happening in the outer part of your right glute, maybe the inner part of your right hip. You do have the option to take your right hand and just gently press that right knee closer to the floor. That's just going to externally open that hip up a little bit more. Our gaze is down so that we're staying long on the backside body, and we're breathing. With every inhale, I want you to use your imagination to create a longer spine. And as you exhale, you might just float your torso down to that right leg, maybe just an inch or two. Let's take one more breath in. And as you exhale, I want you to float your torso down to your right leg as far as you can go for 3, 2, 1. Rise on your inhale. As you exhale, we're going to hinge at the hip and fold, floating the torso towards the leg. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold. 2 more. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. And on your exhale, we're going to fold. And you're going to keep folding until you can't fold anymore for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, rise. Set the right foot down to the floor. You can lift and lower that heel a few times just to get the blood back flowing through that leg. Starting to fall asleep. Might feel a little bit tingly. And we're going to take it on the left side. So same options are available to you. Coming into this full version of our figure 4, toes pointed up to the left knee. Second option is just coming into this cross-legged position. Left toes are pointing towards the floor. And then the final modification is crossing the left ankle over the right. Okay? So again, whatever works best for you and your body. Eventually, as you continue with your yoga practice, you will get to the points where we can come into this cross-legged position, and then we'll come into this full figure 4. So, if you are in this full figure 4, remember toes actively pointing up to the left knee. We're going to sit nice and tall, take a breath in, and as you exhale, we fold, releasing the torso towards the left leg, gaze goes down. You might just notice the difference in your sides here. It's just an observation. Maybe this side feels a little bit tighter than the right side did. That's okay, it's just something to notice. Oftentimes our right and left sides are not symmetrical. If you are in this full version of figure 4, you can take your left hand, press it into your left knee, just externally rotating that hip open. And we breathe. Deep inhales, smooth exhales. Take one more big breath in. As you exhale, we float the torso towards the leg for 3, 2, 1. Rise on the inhale, sit nice and tall, and exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale, rise. On your exhale, we fold and we keep folding for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, rise. Set your left foot back down to the floor. You can lift and lower that heel a few times just to get the blood back flowing in that leg. All right. So from here, I'm going to scoot back just a little bit so you can get the full view. So we're going to move, continue with our lower half, and we're going to start working out the backs of the legs, the hamstrings. So working on our hamstrings, we're going to scoot forward from our chair so our thighs are about half on, half off the chair. We're going to start out with the right leg. So first, I want you to plant your left foot into the floor. This is going to be your anchor. You're going to kick your right foot out so your heel is on the ground and your toes are pointed up to your face. So left foot's anchored, right foot kicks out, heel to the floor, toes angled up to the face. We're going to take our fingers, interlace them, and place them on top of our left thigh. Okay, so this is our anchor right here. Now from here, we're going to inhale, pull the crown of the head towards the front wall as we hinge at the hip. And as we exhale, we're going to float the torso towards the top of the right leg. Now, we might just have a small bend in that right knee here just to start out. If your hamstrings are still a little bit tight, that's okay. So we want to find a nice long spine. Our chin is tucked slightly as we gaze at the floor. We're pressing into that heel. As you breathe out, maybe your torso floats down a little bit more. Now, we have a few more pit stops here. So if you're here and this feels good, great. If you want to take it to the next step, we're going to release the hands from the tops of the left thigh and bring the hands down to the top of the right shin. Okay, so we're getting a little bit deeper now into this hamstring stretch. We're still gazing down, our toes are still angled to our face. You can still take that small bend in the knee. Now from here, the next pit stop is bringing the fingertips to the toes. Okay. Now, if you begin to feel any pain or pinching in the low back, we do not want that. You might have gone a little bit too far. You find a different modification. Again, we do want a nice long spine. Now, the final pit stop from here is bringing the fingertips all the way down to the floor. Okay, so our fingertips are at the floor. We can still take that bend in the knee. We tuck the chin gently to the chest. We're taking a few more breaths here. Take one more breath in. And as you exhale, slowly walk your hands up that right leg until you come into a seated position. You're going to plant your right heel into the floor. You can lift and lower that foot a few times. We have another leg. So, anchoring through the bottom of your right foot, you're going to kick that left leg out, heel into the floor, toes angled up. Interlacing your fingers, bring them to the top of your right thigh. Relax your shoulders, take a breath in, find the length. And as you exhale, we hinge forward. Small bend in the back of the left knee. Now we have a few more pit stops. So if this feels good, stay here. Otherwise, we're coming down to the shins. Hands come to the tops of the shins. Still pressing into that right foot. Next stop, fingertips to toes. And then our final pit stop is fingertips come down to the floor. Sending our breath to the back of the left leg, creating length, creating space. And as you exhale, you might just allow yourself to soften into this pose. Take one more inhale. And as you exhale, slowly walk your hands all the way up that left leg. Coming into a seat. Press the left heel into the floor, lift and lower that heel a few times. All right. So we're going to get into our hip flexors here. So strengthening our hip flexors, working on these lower abdominals. For this one, we're going to bring the hands to the side of our chair just like this. Okay, we're going to sit nice and tall. We want to activate the core by squeezing the lower abdominals. You might just focus on kind of pulling the navel in towards your spine here. On your breath in, we're going to lift that right leg. I want you to flex the bottom of the foot and point the toes up to the knee. You're going to draw the leg out, and as you exhale, you're going to set the foot back down on the floor. Okay? So inhale, lift the right leg, flex the bottom of the foot, draw that leg in, and exhale, set it down. All right. Inhale, lift, bring it out. Exhale, set it down. Inhale, lift, draw it back in. Exhale, release. 3 more on this side. Inhale, out. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Draw it in, down on the exhale. 2 more. Up, out, down. Stay with your breath. Up, in, and down. Last one on this side. Up, out, down. Up, in, and down. And we have another side. So same thing, keeping those lower abdominals engaged, shoulders relaxed. We're sitting nice and tall. On your breath in, we lift the left leg, we flex the bottom of the foot, point the toes up. We bring the left leg out, and on our exhale, we set it down. Inhale, lift, bring it in. Exhale, set it down. Up, out, down. Up, in, and down. 3 more. Up, out, down. Up, in, and down. 2 more. Up, out, down. Up, in, and down. This is your last one. Up, out, down. Up, in, and down. Pedal out the heels a few times. So we're going to do that one more time on each side, a set of 5. So we're moving slow and with intention. We move slow because then we're able to better create that mind to body connection. We're able to focus on using our muscles, the abdomen. We're able to focus on the strength it requires to lift that leg up and down. And then we also are utilizing the hip by drawing the leg out and setting it down and then drawing it back in. So a lot's going on. So the slower we move, the more we move with intention. Right side, inhale, lift the right leg, bring it out, exhale, set it down. Inhale, lift, bring it in, exhale, set it down. Stay with your breath. Up, out, down on the exhale. Inhale, up, in, exhale, down. 3 more. Up, out, down, up, in, down. 2 more. Up, out, down, up, in, down. Last one. Up, out, down, up, in, and down. Nice. So we have one more side. Left side. Take a breath in, lift the left leg up, bring it out, set it down on the exhale. Inhale, up, in, and down. Breath to movement. Up, out, down, up, in, and down. 3 more. Up, out, down, up, in, and down. 2 more. Up, out, down on your exhale. Inhale, up, in, exhale, release. Lift, draw it out, and lower. Up, in, and down. Last one. Up, out, down, up, in, and drop it down. Wiggle out the heels a few times. All right. So from here, let's see. We're doing pretty good on time. So from here is usually where we come into the standing portion of our practice. So I'm going to give you a couple of options. If you prefer to stay seated, I'm going to guide you through what that looks like first. So we're going to move through some Yogi goddess squats. So if you're going to stay seated in your chair, you're going to have your thighs about half on, half off, sit bones have enough space to stay planted, and we're going to bring our feet out wider than the width of our chairs, and our toes are going to be angled outwards, okay? Now we're pressing our weight into our heels. So you might kind of just lean forward a little bit and feel that sensation, almost like you're going to come up and lift out of your chair, but not quite. So we're pressing the weight into the heels of the feet, okay? Now you can bring your hands to your hips. You can bring your hands to your heart center. Just find whatever option works for you. So what we're doing here is I want you to take a breath in, and as you exhale, I want you to squeeze the glutes, and we're folding forward, torso between the thighs. Keep the glutes engaged. Inhale, rise, and lower. Lower on the inhale, and then exhale, rise. Okay, so inhale, hinge forward, and exhale, rise. So when we stand, you come here. When we squat low, you hinge forward. Okay? All right. Now for those of us that are going to stand, you're going to come to the back of your chair. So you're standing in the back of the chair for support here. Now, same thing, we're finding that yogi squat, goddess squat. So I want you to bring your feet, if you can see my feet, they're pretty wide. We're going to bring them out pretty wide here. Now, you might just grab the back of your chair and take a quick squat just to gauge how wide your feet should be. So we want the knees, when you're in the fullest version of your squat, we want your knees to be directly over your heels, just like this, okay? All right, let's come to standing. We don't want to start building heat just yet. All right, so toes are angled out. Now you can keep your hands in the back of your chair for support. Otherwise, you can have your hands at heart center, or you can bring your hands to your hips. So finding the version that works best for you and your body. All right, we're gonna go ahead and get started. We're gonna start by taking a breath in. And as you exhale, we're shifting the weight into the heels. We're searching for that invisible chair as we sit down and back. Inhale, rise. Exhale, yogi squat. Inhale, rise. Exhale, drop the hips down and back. Inhale, rise, nice job. Exhale, drop it back. Inhale, rise. Exhale, lower. One more. Inhale, rise. On your exhale, we're gonna lower and hold for 3. You maybe pulse. 2 and 1. Take an inhale, rise. You might wiggle out the knees. You can sway the hips side to side. Do what you need to kind of let all that go. All right, so from here, we're going to bring the calves into it. So we're going to start out by lifting our right calf, our right heel up and away from the floor to bring in the activation of the calves here. So I want you to lift up your left heel as high as it'll go. Now we're starting to bring the balancing part into it, right? So you can bring your hands to the chair, you can keep them here. If we have our hands here or here, it's just working more on our balance. So again, finding that option that works for you. I want you to take a breath in. And as you exhale, squat low, get high in the ball of the right foot. Inhale, rise. Exhale, drop it low. Inhale, rise, nice job. Exhale, drop it low. Inhale, rise. Exhale, lower. Inhale. Exhale, one more. Inhale, rise. This time exhale, lower, hold, maybe pulse for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, rise, set the right heel down, wiggle out the hips a few times. We take it on the left side. So, option to go ahead and lift that left heel up and away from the floor as high as it'll go. Okay, we have it lifted, we take a big breath in, we exhale, we sink it low, finding that goddess squat. Inhale, rise, exhale, lower. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, a few more. Inhale, rise, exhale, sink a little bit lower. Inhale, exhale, one more. Inhale, rise, exhale, lower and hold, maybe pulse for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, rise, set the left heel down, wiggle out the hips, bend into the knees. Whew, building up some heat. Okay, so final push before we cool it down. So for this one, I recommend grabbing the back of your chair for support. If your ankles are strong and your balance is strong, you can have your hands here or here. Maybe you try it out and you're like, nope, that doesn't work. Just bring your hands back to the chair, okay? So I say that because now we're lifting both of our heels. So we're lifting both the heels. Now we're really getting into our balance here, okay? We're really getting into the calves. So take a breath in. On your exhale, get high on the balls of the feet. Stack the heels up and over the balls of those feet. Inhale, rise. Exhale, sink it low. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, you got this. 3 more. Inhale, rise. Exhale, lower. 2 more. Inhale, rise. Exhale, lower. Last one. Inhale, rise. Exhale, lower and hold. Maybe pulse for 3, 2, 1. Rise on the inhale. Set the heels down. Wiggle out the hips. Ooh, nice job. We did it. Come back to seated in your chair. Both feet flat on the floor. Sit back. Hands to the tops of the thighs. Maybe you close your eyes. We'll take a few collective breaths together. Begin to exhale. Empty out all the air from your lungs. Take a big breath in through the nose. Open mouth, exhale. Again, inhale, breath in. Open mouth, Exhale. One more. Big breath in through the nose. Let the belly rise. Feel the expansion. And open your mouth. Let out some heat. Just resume your normal breath in through the nose and out through the nose. As we begin to slow down our practice, we slow down our heart rate. Moving into those beautiful final moments where we allow all of those benefits we've cultivated to begin to settle in. Drop your right ear to your right shoulder, just like we did at the beginning of your practice today, finding that gentle stretch in the left side of the neck. Maybe noticing the muscles in the neck and the shoulder feel a little bit more relaxed, a little more open. Bring the chin to the chest, feeling that nice juicy stretch in the back of the neck. Bring your left ear over to your left shoulder. Now go ahead and lift the chin up to the ceiling. Draw those gentle circles at the crown of your head, going counterclockwise to start. And reverse. Coming into a neutral spine. Inhale, shrug the shoulders up to your ears. Hold and squeeze for 3, 2, 1. Exhale, relax the shoulders down. Inhale, shoulders to ears. Hold and squeeze. 3, 2, 1. Exhale, relax the shoulders down. One more. Inhale, shrug the shoulders to your ears and hold it. Exhale, relax the shoulders down. Taking a few shoulder rolls, looping the shoulders up, forward, down, and back. Just doing this a few times. And reverse. Release your arms down by your sides, palms face forward, spread the fingers nice and wide. Take a breath in, you're going to sweep the hands up overhead, pressing your palms together, finding that steeple grip. Finding a gentle half moon over to your right. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, take it to your left. Inhale, back through center. On your exhale, we're going to release your hands behind the nape of your neck. You're going to fold your elbows in and just drop your chin to your chest. Release the hands from the back of the head. Bring your hands to the tops of your thighs. Sit back comfortably in your chair. Both feet are on the floor. Moving into our final moments together. This seated posture right here we'll call the equivalent of Savasana. The final posture in your yoga practice where you lie down or sit in complete stillness. Just allow all of the energy that's flowing through your body to begin to settle back into each and every limb. Try not to fidget. Fully surrender into this final posture. drawing your awareness inward. Always coming back to your breath. Always coming back to your body. Slowly begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes, just drawing some physical awareness back to yourself. Drop your arms down by your sides, palms face forward. On your next breath in, we'll sweep the hands up overhead, press your palms together, this time just interlacing your thumbs. Drop your hands down through your sternum. Thank you all so much for spending the past 60 minutes with me. It's been an honor to guide you through a little bit of chair yoga.